Good morning, sports fans. It's been a pretty productive month this far. I have spent a little bit more than I would have wanted to. I had to buy some games twice this month because I bought a Guitar Hero from a charity shop. Didn't work. Instead of taking it back to a charity shop for the sake of something, I think it was like £3, I just bought another one. It works. I'm happy with that. Yeah, so 2 copies of Guitar Hero Live. I know the servers have gone down, I think 2018, something like that, so you only get 40 songs, but 40 songs is good enough for me. I got the guitar. I think this was £10 from CEX, so I would consider that a bargain. Most of these games are from either CEX, charity shops. I got a couple on Vinted. I was quite impressed with what I've got so far. Tom Clancy's Double Agent, that was 50p. The wife bought it for me because it was cheap and she knew I didn't have it, so very appreciative of free games. Resident Evil The Dark Side Chronicles. As I said before, my dad loves Resident Evil, so I'm going to go for the majority of the collection other than the super rare ones and whatnot, but the ones that are, I don't know, up to £10, I'll pick up. I love Resident Evil. I woke up one morning really wanting to play Devil May Cry on the PS2, and I couldn't decide which one. 1, 2, 3. So I bought most of them. Devil May Cry 1, 2, 3, 4, and the self-titled Devil May Cry. I know there's a 5th one on next gen on PS5. I believe it's on Xbox One. I'm not too sure. I'll have to have a look. But yeah, I'll be picking that one up. I just didn't see it on the day, so these will suffice for now. I'm sure it will take me a good chunk of time to have a quick thrash through each of them. I'm super happy with that. I think that those 5 games were something like £22. Bargain. I've got a couple more Resident Evil games. Resident Evil 6 and 5. These were cheap enough. £2.50, and I believe that one weren't more than 2-3 quid, something like that. Like I said, love the Resident Evil franchise. Amazing games. I got this on Vinted, I believe. I got this on Vinted because it came in a bundle with Downhill Domination. I played Downhill Domination when I was a kid, and it was incredible then. I'm assuming there's better games now, like Descenders, stuff like that. Hidden Gem, I think. Brilliant game. What else have we got? Ghost Recon's Wildland. I picked this up because it was 3 quid, and I heard a lot of good things about it at the time. And I never played it. From the back and the trailers, it looks incredible. Gameplay looks incredible. So, it's incredible. Now, these are just some Wii games that I didn't have. Thor. I can't imagine it can be any good, but it was cheap. It was £2.50. So I'm excited-ish to play that. Sorry for the last, the abrupt ending to the last part of the video. The wife called it a very inconvenient time. I'm on my way to pick up my friend, and then we're going to Nottingham Gaming Market. I'm quite excited. Been waiting for this for a number of weeks. I've got my money drawn out. Spent quite a bit this month already. But yeah, really looking forward to it. I have to drive to the bank, get some money out, and then make my way over to my friend's house, pick him up, drive to Nottingham, get some breakfast on the way. So yeah, join me there. I'll see you in a bit. I picked up 16 games. The wife may say too many. I would say not enough. I picked up some things that I played as a kid. Some games that I heard of as a kid. I never got a chance to play. Wasn't allowed to play. I picked up some series that I was quite excited about. I did some haggling. So I bought 2 games, asked if I could throw in a cheap game. Total came to 15. I asked 12, blah, blah, blah. Do some haggling. Get some money off. The first game I'll show you is Zombie U for the Wii U. Never saw a trailer, never saw an advert, never saw gameplay. I bought it because London, I think. Could be. No idea. Quite excited to play it. You use the Wii U controller as well as the TV. That's going to be confusing, I think. I don't know. But yeah, quite excited for that one. Gauntlet Dark Legacy. I played this as a child. I got it for Christmas one year. And I knew that I was getting games for Christmas. So a few weeks before Christmas, I was opening Christmas presents. And I peeked inside and this was it. And it was school holidays. My dad was at work. So I used to play this in the daytime. Just before he got home, reseal the Christmas gifts. And he was none the wiser up until now. Constantine. Now the gameplay for this on the back doesn't look too graphically amazing, but the films were incredible. The film, even. I love Keanu Reeves. Quite excited to have a quick run through that. Most of these games, I admit that I won't be completing. I just want to get a sense of nostalgia and have a look around in their world. The Getaway, another game based in London. Drive around in old Rovers and stuff like that. Yeah, GTA clone kind of game. Everyone knows The Getaway. 50 cents, bulletproof. I think the only reason I bought this is because everywhere else it was like, I don't know, 15, 18 quid, stuff like that, 12 quid, and I saw it for 8 and I thought, oh, that's a bargain. I don't have buyer's remorse. I'll play it, I'll have a look around. 50 cents, 50 cent. Yeah. Matt Hoffman's Pro BMX. Dave Meara's BMX is really cool. I like BMXing. I played this as a kid. Play it now. Quite excited to play this. I played this once again in my adolescence. Over 850 cards, create unique fighting decks for any dueling situation. Yeah, a strategy game. Quite excited to play that again. Now, Pokemon Tournament. The reason I bought this is because one guy had it on his table for £30. And I thought, oh, that's a bit pricey. I had a look around and got it for £6. I'm not too sure. I'm assuming the £30 one had the Amiibo card included. I'm not too sure. But once again, I sort of bought it because, oh, it's cheaper than the other guy. And then I bought this, so it's kind of a con, really. I've walked into it. But either way, I've got it. I'm excited to play that. A game that I wasn't allowed to play as a child. The Playboy Mansion. I haven't had a look at any gameplay of this. I want it all to be a pleasant surprise. The case is a bit screwed up, but get some lighter fluid on it, give it a clean up, and it will, yeah, it'll adorn the shelves. Oh yeah, I bought that Playboy Mansion and Halo 2, and they asked the chap to throw in. It was only a £1 game. I have no idea what it is. It doesn't look too life-changing, but I asked him to throw this in for free, and the guy was kind enough. And everyone knows Halo. I think this was, oh, it's £3. So Playboy was 10. This was free. £1, £13. Do the math. And then I was having a look around, and I really wanted to play the Assassin's Creed saga. What with Shadows not being long released. And I wanted to get back into it, so I bought 5 I'm not going to talk too much about these, but everyone knows Assassin's Creed and whatnot and the world of it. So I've got Brotherhood, Assassin's Creed Revelation, which includes the Assassin's Creed game, Assassin's Creed 1 game, Assassin's Creed 3, plays Connor Kenway in this one. This was a really good game when it came out. I really enjoyed it. Assassin's Creed 1. Didn't need to buy it, but I've got it. Assassin's Creed 2. Yeah, everyone knows the Assassin's Creed. Everyone's excited. Calm down. The next video I'm quite excited for. I'm going to be going to Poland with my wife to see her family. And there's a couple of games that never made their way to the UK that got stuck in Europe, so still PAL. So I'm going to be hunting them down, and I want to, for no particular reason, CD Projekt Red, based in Poland. So I want to get Cyberpunk 2077 in Polish, and I want to get The Witcher in Polish. No idea why. The cases look cool. That's about it. I've got both of the games. I've got the biggest version of them. Yeah. So I'm quite excited to be going, having a look around, seeing what I can find. Once again, if you like these kind of videos, please consider subscribing, liking, doing that kind of stuff. And yeah, I'm dead excited to be getting back into gaming once again, and I'm going to continue doing these videos whether you like it or not. So I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.